Rebuilding the Dallas Mavericks. Oh God, voice crack. Rebuilding the Dallas Mavericks if Kyrie Irving leaves. Now I had a nice little introductory monologue on camera where I detailed everything, but that file got corrupted, so I'm not gonna do it again. Basically, a doomsday scenario for the Mavericks would be either they don't make the playoffs or Kyrie Irving does not like what he sees from the Mavericks in the playoffs, and they basically gave up a couple second round picks, Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, for 20 games of Kyrie Irving and maybe 4 to 7 games in a playoff series if they gave all those assets away just for that from Kyrie Irving. That would be a doomsday scenario, and I did a rebuild as if that were to happen. So we're doing a doomsday rebuild scenario. What if Kyrie Irving leaves the Mavericks in the offseason? At this point, the Mavericks are 35-35, putting them at 8th in the Eastern or the Western Conference. Also, quick disclaimer, the Mavericks and Hawks rebuilds, they'll be coming out. Well, this is the Mavericks, the Hawks will be next. Those were recorded like a week ago, just for full transparency. And pardon my voice, I have a cold or something, I don't know what it is. But I don't really know how likely it is that Kyrie Irving leaves, because he's kind of unpredictable. Okay, well, fractures his leg. I'm gonna override this because this kind of messes up with the hypothetical situation. We're just gonna act like Kyrie Irving does not fracture his leg. Anyway, like I was saying, Kyrie Irving is pretty unpredictable in terms of his basketball decision making, not on the court, off the court. We really don't know what to expect when it comes to Kyrie Irving and his wants and desires for playing for franchises. But I think it is a possibility that Kyrie Irving leaves in the offseason because he just does not see a successful future with Dallas based off of what we see right now and their limited flexibility in terms of personnel going forward with this tandem of Kyrie and Luka. In the simulation, the Mavericks made the playoffs, or the play-in tournament at the very least, and they lost to the Timberwolves in their first game, and they lost to the Jazz in the second game. So this is fitting right in with the hypothetical that the Mavericks don't make the playoffs, and for that reason, Kyrie Irving will leave. We're just gonna roll with that. We got Bucks Clippers in the finals. This was my finals prediction to start the year, and the Bucks take it home. Giannis Finals MVP.
Watch this. Glizzy gone. Glizzy gone. Glizzy gone.
So now, yeah, Kyrie Irving does not want to stay in Dallas. We're going to try to pull off a sign and trade. Maybe to the Lakers, because let's see, where did the Lakers finish last year? Oh, they missed the playoffs, the play-in tournament as well. So they might be looking to add Kyrie Irving services. We got 1 year for Jason Kidd, whose ratings are decent, but depending on how good this team is talent-wise and how well they do next season, that will determine the future of Kidd as a head coach for us. Do we have any picks at all? Or no, we have no picks first or second round, so we don't got to go into the draft. We can dive straight into free agency. Christian Wood is also a free agent. Definitely bringing back Josh Green. We'll bring back Bullock. I might trade him in the offseason though. But yeah, depending on who shows Kyrie Irving some interest, I'm going to look to sign and trade him there. So I was thinking a team like the Lakers or the Miami Heat, but they don't have any cap space. Okay, so the Miami Heat would definitely look to add him. So what I'm going to do is I am going to outbid the Utah Jazz. So they gave him 4 years, $190 million. Lakers would want to give him, and he's still going to go to Utah. So I'm not even going to be able to pull off a sign and trade. So we actually are going to lose him for nothing. This is worse than I thought it was going to be. We also have bird rights on Christian Wood, but I'm probably gonna sign and trade him. I don't think he has a future here. I don't even think he wants to come back IRL. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose Kyrie Irving for nothing. I'll keep the cap hold just in case Utah pulls their offer. But yeah, it's looking kind of down bad. No, he's actually signing with Utah. So the Pistons They want to form a Christian Wood reunion. Yeah, I highly doubt the Wizards or not the Wizards, the Pistons are looking to do a Christian Wood reunion. But if the Wizards want to stay relevant, I guess. So we'll outbid the Pistons. And he's going to take our deal, but we're going to look to sign and trade him to Washington value. They want our first and I can't give up any more first round picks. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know if we can get a trade done with Washington. The Pacers, low-key, this would be an upgrade for them. Did they lose Miles Turner? No, he's still there. If they want, they can play Christian Wood at the 4 next to Miles Turner, where he can just be the 6th man. Honestly, this trade is looking like the most realistic. Getting Jalen Smith, who should have some potential in this league to develop. I mean, he develops pretty well in my my GM series in Indiana. Aaron Nesmith, I don't really care for, but at least we get something for Christian Wood instead of losing him for nothing like what happened to us with Kyrie Irving. I want to get off this Hardaway Jr. contract because I'm looking to free up more minutes for Josh Green. So what contending team wants Tim Hardaway? Maybe the Heat, but they want me to give up a first round pick and take on Duncan Robinson? They're crazy. I would take on Nikola Jovic though if I didn't have to give up a first round pick. So let me just take this out, yeah? No, they really want that first round pick. We cannot really do that. Sorry. How about lottery protected? I'll do a lottery protected. And a second. They'll give me a second back. We get Nikola Jovic. Deal. Okay. I'm fine with that. We can see what Nikola Jovic can turn into. I'm kind of just cleaning house on this team, trying to get some cap space for next offseason. Does anybody want Kleba for like a second? The Thunder would give me a first round pick for Maxi Kleba. Maybe they want his veteran leadership. I'll take 2 seconds. Maxi Kleba is definitely not worth a first round pick. So boom, that's done. So now we have some cap space going forward, and we should have a little bit of cap space right now, honestly. The morale is going to be shitty for right now because a lot of trades are going on, but I have a plan. I have a long-term plan. Now, in free agency, I want to see if there's any potentially like undrafted rookies, because what I do want to do, I want to develop Jaden Hardy. I think he has a lot of scoring potential, maybe as a 6th man, and I want to add some more young talent any way possible. So let's sort by age and see who kind of didn't go drafted. So Dylan Mitchell, I'm pretty sure, is a real prospect. Yeah, actually went to Texas. So he's a real prospect I could sign. 2-way interior finisher. Man cannot shoot at all, but he can defend with the best of them. And we know we need defense around Luka, so he's a potential pickup. Ooh, Daron Sharp from the Nets. They didn't bring him back. Interesting. I want to sign Dylan Mitchell for sure. This is pretty much like a draft pick that we just did not have. We're going to flatline it on like pretty much a rookie rate, $6 million per year for 4 years. This is pretty much like a draft pick. He's going to accept that. I also want to pick up Daron Sharp because I feel like he has potential as a rim running center. He wants a little bit of money though. This could be a really good pickup instead of getting Daron Sharp. I'm going to sign Dante DiVincenzo. Or actually, hang on. We actually have our pick this year, right? Yeah, unprotected. No protections on that. We have our pick, so you know what? We have an incentive to kind of be bad. So, with that being said, I'm signing Daron Sharp. I want to see if he can produce in a higher usage role for us. He's only 23. Oh no, he's right here. Okay. He's only 21. I can give him a 2+1 deal, flatlined, starting at 9 or staying at 9 million per, and he should accept that. Perfect. Okay, so we got him. It's okay if we're bad this year. I gotta tell Luka to see, all possibilities. Look at the bigger picture. I guess Gary Harris on a 1+1 as well. Yeah, our team's going to be really bad. That's no shock, but I'm looking to develop Josh Green, Jalen Smith, our new pickup, Nikola Jovic is going to play, Jaden Hardy is going to play, Daron Sharp is going to play. Damn, Duncan regresses again. Dylan Mitchell's going to be in the G League, so adding more youth around Luka. I want to try to add some more draft capital if possible. Training wise, I don't really think we can do much player mentorship. Individual training, let's have Josh Green develop as a two-way player. Jaden Hardy offensive, yeah, because we want him to be our long-term sixth man. Nikola Jovic, just develop all around, to be honest. Daron Sharp, let's do defensive for your center development. Okay, so this is going to be the final rotation. Luka 34, Gary Harris 24, Josh Green 30 minutes, Jalen Smith 28, same thing for Daron Sharp. Then off the bench, Jaden Hardy as my sixth man, 24 minutes a night. I don't really care if he's inefficient, I just really want to get him a lot of reps as the sixth man. Followed by Neesmith, Jovic, JaVale McGee, Reggie Jackson, and Bullock. These last three, I'm looking to reestablish their value if, they can be attractive to a contending team that might want more veteran leadership going into a playoff run around January, February. So yeah, we have Dylan Mitchell in the G League. I don't really think there's any mentorship I can do right now. I can have JaVale mentor Daron Sharp with Rise Up, Enforcer, and what's your silver badge? Brick Wall. Perfect. So we're going to let that rock. I don't really have any expectations for this season. We're going to be really bad, but the thing is we actually have our draft pick this season. No more picks going to the Knicks in that Kristaps Porzingis trade. So if we're bad, it's fine. We'll have a shot at the lottery at maybe like an Xavier Booker, DJ Wagner, Isaiah Collier, etc., etc. Just more high and young talent around Luka. Okay, it's officially February 1st, 2024. The team is 21-28, 10th in the Western Conference. So still in the play-in picture, but still in the lottery picture. Luka's going off. Damn near a 32-point triple-double. Daron Sharp is my second leading scorer. 11 and 9, a block a game, 51 from the field. You better not be taking... Ooh, he is taking threes. Okay, we're going to change that. Jalen Smith is my third leading scorer at 11 a game. Efficiency, not the best. You're taking way too many threes, partner. 5 threes a game for you, way too many. We're going to change that. Jaden Hardy, 10 a game, 41 from the field, 34 from 3, not bad. Jovic, 9 a game, 43 from the field. Josh Green, 9 a game, 36 from 3. But a very good development is the fact that Duncan Robinson is shooting 40% from 3. So he might be attractive to a potential contending team. Reggie Bullock, 45 from the field, 33 from 3, but he's a 77 overall. So one thing I forgot to do was kind of adjust tendencies. I want Josh Green to shoot the ball a lot more. 70 shot tendency. If we look to trade some of these veterans, like we'll start with Reggie Bullock. If I could just get a second round pick out of it, I'm happy. The Heat would give me Kyle Lowry for Duncan Robinson in return, and they give up a first round pick. That's hilarious. But they're the only team that's giving me draft capital. And it could make sense if they're a contending team. If they're like 7 to 8 range. They're a 1 seed. And they're still looking to get better. This definitely makes them better because they're getting a 77 overall player and somebody who's shooting 40% from 3 right now. And they're giving up Kyle Lowry, who's having an abysmal season. And this is an expiring contract. I'm not going to take a first round pick. I'll just take 2 seconds because that makes more sense in terms of realism. So boom, we'll make that trade. Reggie Jackson, trash. But if somebody wants to give me a second round pick because they believe that he'll fit in their system, the Grizzlies would give me a first round pick. So they want the man. I'll just take 2 seconds instead. Thank you. Oh shit. Thank you. Is there any mentorship that Kyle Lowry can provide? Yeah, Jaden Hardy. Special delivery, okay. Hyperdrive, and we'll give you Space Creator as well. So we are good to go. Hopefully we drop in the standings so we have a higher lottery pick. So upon conclusion, Tatum, MVP, Scoot Henderson, Rookie of the Year, Cole Anthony, another 6th Man of the Year, Claxton Depoy, interesting, Evan Mobley, Most Improved, Willie Green, Coach of the Year in New Orleans, so the Pelicans were really good this season. All-NBA team, Luka makes All-NBA first team, and any other surprises really in any of these rotations or lineups? No. Okay, so we did not make the play-in tournament. W, that means we have like I guess, projected 10th pick, I'd say. Looking at the season stats, Jaden Hardy went up to 12 per game, 42 from the field. Josh Green went up to 12 per game as well. Efficiency was still solid, 39 from 3, 44 from the field. He's an 80 overall. Jaden Hardy's up to 77. Love to see it. Jalen Smith's efficiency improved as he took less threes per game. Jovic, 10 a game, 45 from the field, 30 from 3. Got to improve as a three-point shooter, but that's not really his MO. I forgot to take away Day'Ron Sharp's three-point attempts, but he finished with 10 and 9 on the year, a block a game as well. So definitely going best player available in the draft. Not really looking for a specific position, as we have the Timberwolves Hawks in the finals and Minnesota wins. Anthony Edwards is the finals MVP. Now, going into the draft lottery, we are projected at exactly 10. So we can possibly jump into the top 4. Will it happen? Probably not, but there's a chance. Okay, so we're at 10. This is where we're projected, so we will see once and for all. Do we jump into the top 4? God damn it, we don't. Okay. So we're at 10, which is still fine, honestly. You can get a lot of talent with the number 10 pick. We're going to give Jason Kidd one more shot at this because last season's team didn't really have a lot of talent. So it doesn't really make sense for me to fire him. Risache? Don't know who that is. Justin Edwards is here. 79 overall. Yo, 79 overall, 7 badges is available at number 10. Gotta make that selection. We have to. I also have these 2 second-round picks that are very late. So you know what? I'll trade both of these for future second-round picks. We'll just do these in 2027 and 2028 with Philly. And then we can get on out of here. So Justin Edwards is actually a 77 overall. I'm fine with that. Buzelis went number 1. I'm happy, honestly, with that draft pick. Bringing back... Oh, Jalen Smith had a player option. I don't know if I have his bird rights, but we're bringing back Hardy, Jovic, and that's about it. Qualifying offers for Josh Green and Neesmith. Yeah, I'm fine bringing Neesmith back. I probably should have moved him to the small forward position. So we have quite a bit of cap space. Enough to sign the likes of Kawhi and AD. And we still have Luka, and Dallas is a big city. So we could go after, a marquee guy. We could definitely do that. It's reasonable. Who's the highest overall with no offers? Domantas Sabonis. Now, if we had a good, solid defense in place, I'd probably look to bring him in, but we don't. We don't have a solid defense in place. AD's going back to LA. Jaylen Brown would be, honestly, the perfect guy to go after. He'd be the perfect number 2 for Luka, given that he can play both sides of the ball. So we'll give him an offer. But he's going to go to Chicago. We were his 3rd best offer. That's tough. D'Lo, Markelle Fultz would be pretty solid. I'm not going to lie to you. Markelle Fultz would be pretty solid for only around $20 million per year. He's got no offers. Jared Vanderbilt. I could honestly get Jared Vanderbilt and Markelle Fultz. They both have no offers. I just got to be a little economical with this. So if I flatline it at 24 million per year over 3 years for Markelle. Let me actually put a team option on the 3rd year. He's going to accept that offer. And then Jared Vanderbilt, I'd like to get you like long-term. I'll flatline the deal as well, starting at 16 million. They're both going to accept those offers because nobody else gave them deals. Oh, but I got to keep the cap hold on Josh Green. Okay, so Marquise Chris, get out of here. Reggie Jackson, get out of here. I can keep Josh Green, but I'd have to let Jalen Smith walk, it seems. Yeah. I'm fine with that, honestly, because we got Jared Vanderbilt to play the 4 for us. So as long as I keep Josh Green, I'm happy. After moratorium phase is done, we will offer Josh Green a contract. I'll give you a long-term deal, $11.5 million per year. And he's going to accept that. So, build starting center. is a little hazy. It's going to have to be Dayron Sharp, but I'm going to look to upgrade that in the future. So let me just make sure we get Josh Green real quick. Thank you. So this is pretty much going to be my mid-level exception. And we can bring in a decent amount of talent, to be honest. But I want to bring in a system fit. DiVincenzo's a 4-star fit. I couldn't get him last season. I feel like I'd be stupid to not bring him in this season now that I have the chance to. So we're going to give him a 3-year deal. Boom. And then now we just got to round out our rotation with depth. We'll give Kyle Lowry a 1-year contract. He can provide mentorship. Yeah, let's bring in some veterans. Veterans with badges. So I think that's going to be free agency done. Progression-wise, Fultz is up to an 83. Josh Green 79, Hardy 77, Dayron Sharp 77. A lot of progression. Obviously, these veterans go down. I didn't see a 4 overall decrease, but it is what it is. One thing I want to do, I want to see if I move Dylan Mitchell to the 4, so overall doesn't decrease. I think I view him more as a 4. I think I'm pretty optimistic with the talent that we added. We've added a lot more defensive talent, which is definitely what we'll need around Luka. And I'm pretty excited to see what Justin Edwards can do, honestly. He's going to... No, he's still going to come off the bench. Oh, I forgot about Fultz. What's his overall at the 2 guard? It goes down. Luka goes up, so we're going to make him the 2 guard. And Fultz secondary 2 guard, just so the minutes can be allocated a bit better. So this is going to be the rotation for this season. Fultz and Doncic in the backcourt, Green and Vanderbilt as my forwards, and Dayron Sharp at the starting 5. Off the bench will be Jaden Hardy, Justin Edwards, Jovic, DiVincenzo, and Mitchell. I'm actually going to make Mitchell a secondary center because he has, B post defense, B minus rebounding. He can be a small ball center, honestly. And we just needed somebody to play some center minutes off the bench, and it's going to have to be Dylan Mitchell because I don't want to play JaVale McGee. So we'll see what he can do in those types of minutes. We're going to have Terrence Ross mentor Justin Edwards with catch and shoot, Deadeye, and Amped. Bruh, I started the simulation in Vanderbilt 4 to 6 weeks. Goodness, our prized signing already out. So that's going to bring Jovic into the starting lineup, honestly. And Dylan Mitchell is going to have to play a little bit more. Dayron Sharp's going to have to play a little bit more. That's a big loss to our front line. So we'll play Tristan Thompson, I guess, 13 minutes. I guess that won't hurt too much. December 14th, and this team is 10-16. Let's see what's going on. Luka's still doing his thing. Markel, 16-10. We got an average of 10 assists from the backcourt, from our starting backcourt. So offense cannot be the issue. Jaden Hardy's dropping 14 off the bench. Efficiency is getting better. Josh Green, 13 a game, 44 from the field, 40 from 3. Jovic, a decent 10 a game. Efficiency is not the best. Offensive rating. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Bottom half. Defensive rating, middle of the pack. So it can go either way, honestly. And I can't really complain that much because we still have the draft pick for this season because it's lottery protected. So if we're bad, this will be the last time to be bad as a team because if we make the lottery this season, we won't have the pick next year. So this would be the year to be bad, the last year to be bad as a team. But I feel like this team could just be successful right now. I don't know why. Free agency. Josh Hart is still here. He only wants $4 million. Can't afford it. I can only give up 2 at the most. Malik Beasley would not be bad. So what I could do is I can sign Malik Beasley and he can play off the bench and I can just send Justin Edwards to the G League. Or worst comes to the worst, he can just be a mentor. I think it's a good signing for depth purposes, even if somebody gets injured. Damn, right humerus fracture 2 to 4 months for Jovic. He's actually suffering a lot of significant injuries. Okay, we're actually above 500. Going into the All-Star break / trade deadline, 6th in the Western Conference, 28 and 26 going into the trade deadline. So we had a resurgence of sorts. Luka and Fultz are doing their fucking thing. Josh Green's having a year. Jaden Hardy, same thing. Similar shit from earlier in the season when we checked the stats, but I guess we're just putting it together a little better. Justin Edwards is almost averaging 10 a game. Dylan Mitchell, 8 and 4. Decent efficiency from the field in his first season. Our offensive rating is up to 10th, and our defensive rating is up to 10th as well. So ever since that Jovic injury, we just started killing shit. Or I guess like a little bit before that. What is Malik Beasley doing in 10 minutes per game? 5 a game, 53 from the field, 36 from 3. I mean, we're a contending team, so I feel like I gotta keep on playing the man. So low key, do I offload Jovic, who's not really taking a next step? He's kind of struggling offensively for me. I just don't know. I think the Jovic experiment might be over, especially given that we have Dylan Mitchell. So I might trade him for a more traditional center, so Dylan Mitchell can go back to playing the 4 and the 3 secondarily. I could get Drummond, and we know Drummond is really productive in 2K. So yeah, I'm gonna add Drummond, bro. It just makes the most sense. We're 6th in the Western Conference. Like, we are past the play-in tournament right now. So I'm going to take on Drummond from Washington. JaVale McGee, thank you for all the mentorship you provided, but it is what it is, man. We can make a clear upgrade there. I can move Dylan Mitchell back to the... We'll do small forward primary because he has a higher overall there, but definitely secondary power forward. Now we have a more solidified second unit. I still got to sign one more player going into the playoff push. I don't think I need to sign a point guard. I'll sign another power forward. Yeah, we did lose Jovic, and we didn't get a power forward in return. So Derrick Jones would be perfect. Welcome to the team. Now we're good to go.
Gotcha, bitch.
And right when we hop back into the simulation, Fultz pulls a lower back muscle. Contract extension deadline, who is due? Jaden Hardy, and he's going to resign. Perfect. 15 million per. Can you take like somewhat of a discount, my guy? I'm gonna flatline it at 14.5 over 4 years. Perfect. I think that's a good value for Jaden Hardy. He's gonna be one of the best sixth men in the league going forward, I project. And we're still winning games. And Markelle Fultz is back. It's tough because somebody's minutes are going to have to get cut going into the playoffs because I'm not doing an 11-man rotation in the postseason. God damn it, Jared Vanderbilt. That's a really tough time to have the injury. I guess it's better to have it now than in the actual playoffs, as we're on a crazy win streak right now. Not crazy, 5 games, 6 games. We're 40 and 30 for 5th in the Western Conference. Definitely not going to be a play-in tournament team. And Daron Sharp, severe ankle sprain. But the wins are still coming in. And Jared Vanderbilt's back. And our final record, we have a chance at 50 wins. Oh, damn. We finished 49 and 33. We could have got 50 wins. Cade MVP, Omaha, Rookie of the Year, Tyus Jones, 6th man, Depoy, AD, Giddey, Most Improved, Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year in Atlanta. Interesting. So Atlanta is goated now. Luka, another All-NBA team. And we get two Mavericks on all-rookie second team in Mitchell and Justin Edwards. We got the 4 seed, so we got home court advantage in the first round, but we got to take on a tough, very tough LKC team with Shea, Giddey, and Chet as the big 3. And they got DeMar DeRozan at the 4 right now, which is very interesting. The stats at the end of the year, Doncic, crazy stat line. Markelle, 17 and 9. He was really good. Josh Green was our 3rd leading scorer at 15 a game, 41 from 3. Jaden Hardy, great 6th man. Edwards, 9 a game. Dylan Mitchell, 9 a game. Drummond, 8 and 9. DiVincenzo shot. Weird cut, I know, but DiVincenzo shot 40. What was it from 3? 42% from 3. Malik Beasley was solid in minimal playing time, but Yeah, we're ready to dive into the playoff run. Now, we're going to cut the rotation to 10. Yeah, no, we're not playing Tristan Thompson. Oh, he's on fire. Nah, we're still going to cut his minutes. Okay, this is going to be the rotation for the playoffs. Fultz, Luka, JG, Vanderbilt, Drummond, off the bench, Hardy, Mitchell, DiVincenzo, Edwards, and Malik Beasley. So we have home court against OKC, in which we dropped the first 2 games, so it didn't matter. Down 2-1, down 3-1, 3-2, going to game 7. And we advance, actually. Okay, I wasn't going to be surprised if we lost because that team is really talented. Now we face the 1-seeded Blazers. Dame and Anthony, they have Middleton, Jarace Walker, and then Thomas Bryant. Solid team. I want to make some adjustments defensively. Yeah, but Malik Beasley's cold. So I'm going to take his minutes. And we're going to play Fultz 34, 38 for Doncic. And then DiVincenzo can play 18 minutes. We'll get Edwards up to 15. Also, we got to stop Dame. And we're definitely putting Jared Vanderbilt on him. Luka, you can guard Jarace Walker because you have the size. I doubt they're going to feature him in the offense. And then guarding Anthony can be Josh Green. Or they say Fultz is the best matchup, so Fultz will guard him then. Game 1, we take. Game 2, we take. Game 3, oh my god. Head coach, man. I'm a head coach. We sweep the motherfuckers. Did I see a 40 piece from Jaden Hardy? 41 for Jaden Hardy in game 4. Fultz had 31 and 14. Luka was pretty much just chilling. Can we just peep the second round stats? Oh my, bro. Jaden Hardy, 28 a game. Fultz, 27 and 11. Josh Green, 15. Justin Edwards, 12 a game. The efficiency from everybody was crazy. Yeah, we showed up, for real. Now we got to face Houston in the conference finals. Texas Showdown. Oh, and Day'Ron Sharpe is healthy. But I don't think we need to play Day'Ron Sharpe. I think we just keep rolling with Drummond as the starting center. So, ooh, they got Lonzo. That's a good backcourt fit with Jalen Green. They got Bruce Brown, Kristaps next to Şengün. Very interesting team. Very interesting. Now I can't put Luka on KP. We need Vanderbilt to guard Porzingis. Let's see how this first game goes. They beat us by 10. They put up 154 on us. They had Jabari Smith off the bench, bruh. This team is crazy. Oh, and Markelle Fultz got injured. It's just gonna have to be the Luka show. I don't really have any other defense, really. We're gonna put DiVincenzo into the starting lineup. He'll play 30 minutes. Yeah, we're just overmatched. Justin Edwards gets injured. At least we got a game. Wait, did we come back from 3-0? I was ready to admit defeat, and I'm pretty sure Luka just said, "Nah, we're not bowing out in the conference finals." I think this man just came back from a 3-0 deficit. We dropped game 1, game 2, and game 3. We were down 3-0. Game 4, Luka 31, 9, and 14. Game 5, Josh Green 24. Wait, no, that's Jalen Green on the Rockets. Jaden Hardy 27 off the bench. Luka 26 and 15. Josh Green 4 of 6 from 3. Game 6, oh damn, Luka special, 38, 17, and 12. Markelle Fultz actually came back. I thought he was out for the entire series. And then game 7, Luka puts up 41, and we win by 8. Yeah, Luka's crazy. What the fuck? Shout out to the CPU for putting up the goated rotation. It was starting Jaden Hardy. So we're going to make a final rotation against the Cavs. Oh yeah, he's fully healthy now. They got the big 4 still in Isaac Okoro. So same starting 5. Definitely going down to a 9-man rotation. Okay, game 1, we lose. Game 2, we tie it up. Okay. There goes the series. There goes the series. Luka's out. That's it. There's really nothing we can do. if Luka's gonna fucking carry this team if we're gonna win the championship. That was the only way. And now he's out. That's just horrible, man. Really? We came this far just for Luka to have a right foot stress fracture. I can't even speak. We lose game 3 by 5. Fultz put up 31 and 12, but tied up at 5. Tied up at 2, we lose by 5. I'm shook. How are we competitive in this series? Josh Green 33 piece. Jaden Hardy 26. Fultz 25. Okay, we lose game 5 though. If we win the finals without Luka, please. Oh my goodness. Oh, bro, we're actually gonna do it. We're up 17 with a minute and a half left. We just won the fucking finals without Luka Doncic. I'm at a loss for words. I gotta check their team and see if there are any injuries. Good block from Drummond. The Drummond Revenge Series, I just realized. What game did Luka get injured in as well? Drummond has 31! Drummond has 31 and 10. Dude. This was actually the Drummond Revenge Series. Imagine this dude gets Finals MVP. Bro, I am literally in disbelief. I'm pretty sure Luka got injured in game 3. And we were down 2-1. But we actually just won against this overpowered ass Cavaliers team. And we beat them by 22 in game 7. With no Luka for the last 5 or 4 games, whatever it was. Justin Edwards also got injured. Well, I think it's safe to say that Jason Kidd is having his contract extended. Who's gonna get Finals MVP? Markelle, okay. W. Markelle steps the fuck up in Luka's absence. What a signing that was. Goodness, what a signing that was. The Jared Vanderbilt signing. Trading for Andre Drummond. Believing in Jaden Hardy as the long-term 6th man. Man, who else is there to talk about? Dante DiVincenzo, that was a sneaky good pickup, and he put up 19 in Game 7 on 4-10 from 3. Josh Green as the full-time starting small forward. Day'Ron Sharpe played an impact. We got Kyle Lowry, another ring. We got Tristan Thompson. Bro, this is crazy. Markelle averaged 25, 4, and 9 on 63 from the field, 45 from 3. What? What did Drummond average? I just want to see, man. Because he had 30 in Game 7. 15 and 10, 2 steals and a block and a half. He was definitely big time for our defense. Definitely huge for our defense. Jaden Hardy, 19 off the bench in the finals. DiVincenzo, 12 a game. Dylan Mitchell, 10 a game, 53 from the field. And Luka got injured 2 games in. He got injured 2 games in. He didn't even finish the second game. Because obviously he would not be averaging 17.5 points. Wow. On the season, what did our defense end up? It finished 11th or 12th, whatever. And our offense was 6th. Goodness, what was this, year 2? I think this was year 2 of the rebuild.